I have a lot of toys, and I play with them. This video is going to cover all the pre-game setup for our huge backyard battles. I'm also going to be showing figures and vehicles from my huge 1/18th collection and how I use them and my logic for these games. Just look at this monster. It's huge and gorgeous. So it's going to be the Hellet Bomber for this game. It's so much fun and I never get to use it. I know what you're thinking. Why are you using World War II APCs for a sci-fi setting war game? Well, these are symbolic. I use these for any military that's underdeveloped. So if they're understrength and have less technology than the opposing force, they're going to use these. But dang it, they're really cool too, and they're really fun, and I want to use them. Setting up the infantry is the worst part of this game. I did this to myself because it's my army and I want a lot of dismounted infantry fighting force, but really, you should just invest in a lot more mechs. They're easier to move around, they don't require all these stands and all the little accessories, but it looks pretty cool when it's done, I guess. When it comes to vehicles like this, I just assume that the guns are automated, so I never put another person back there, just one little old driver. Part of building an army is having uniformity, so whenever I can, I like to match uniforms for roles. So I use lift ticket bodies as vehicle operators. The assumption is I only need one operator per vehicle because most of the systems are automated. See, and here's two more in these different tanks, slightly modified, but you know, maybe he went to a hotter climb. I don't know. Yep. That's another one. This time on a 25th body and a Star Wars head on there because the Valen have interspecies mixed into their military forces. Yeah, there's more of them. I don't remember what role the Mean Dog actually served for in G.I. Joe, but for me, it's definitely an air defense artillery system, or ADA. That main cannon can reach out and just either hit incoming missiles or low altitude aircraft, and those missiles obviously can reach up and strike into the atmosphere to hit some of your fast movers. Fantastic vehicle. Yes, it's got a weird snaky design in there, but I love that thing. Equalizer is also a good air defense artillery system. In fact, it was modeled after a Russian air defense artillery system anyways. That's basically what that comes from. That's why it's got two radars on there in order to track and target incoming flight. I actually hated this thing as a kid, but the more I think about it, the more genius this is. It's got a really aerodynamic frame, so it can move really fast, and this allows for vertical takeoff and landing, which is extremely dynamic in a battle space because you don't need a runway in order to land. This is genius. So I'm using these as low altitude aviation attack. So this replaces the attack helicopters in the future. What am I doing here? These are punches for the next video.